All right, so kind of like I did the other day with the ATP Top 200, we're gonna now do it with the WTA Top 200, where I'm gonna try to name every country represented in the WTA Top 200. From the last time I did with the ATP, I figured out, or I learned that the number of countries was around, I believe it was around 60, 65, something like that, for countries that were represented. I kind of think it's going to be pretty similar for the WTA as well. I'll put 15 minutes on the clock and I'll just start naming countries that I think are represented in the WTA top 200. All right, let's get going. All right, like I did with the ATP, I will be starting in Europe and moving my way from west to east. So, okay. So starts, I'm trying to think, start with Portugal. I'm actually not thinking of any Portuguese women players. So we'll go Spain. Of course, you got Paula Badosa, Busanero, France. Plenty of players from France, Yana Perry, um, Netherlands, Belgium, Elisa Mertens, Switzerland, Belinda Bencic, of course, Italy, Paolini, uh, United Kingdom, Kate Bolter, no Ireland, no Iceland, Monaco, don't think so. Andorra, no. Liechtenstein, Czech Republic. I mean, of course. I mean, how many Czech Republics are in top 200? I'll do a little. I'm gonna guess 22. That might be too high, but it's actually there's so many Czech players, Czech women's tennis players. Slovakia, Slovenia got Juvan Zidansek, Austria got Potapova, now Potapova, um, Grabha, right, Serbia, Danilovic, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, of course, with Arina Sabalenka, Estonia, I believe, Lithuania, I believe, and no, not and not there's no player with name the capital of Lithuania, of course. As as I perhaps mentioned the other day, but anyway, Norway, okay, Sweden, I believe, Finland, not sure. I'm gonna put that in the not sure category. Gonna put Finland, Denmark, Towson, Bulgaria. I believe so. Turkey, Soimez, um, Greece, Maria Sakkari, Latvia, Elena Ostapenko. Let's see, what else in Europe? Hungary is going to be definitely is someone from Hungary. Germany, of course, Tatiana Maria, Ivelisse. Okay, so I said Sweden, Denmark, Finland. I didn't say Norway yet. No one's coming to mind. I'll put it here for now. I'm gonna put Portugal here as well. I really don't think there are any Portuguese women in the top 200. Romania, of course. Cristea. Albania, maybe. Can't think of anyone. Once again, when it gets to 10 minutes, I'll move on to another continent. I feel like the majority is going to be from Europe for the top 200. Kazakhstan, of course, Rybakina. Let's see. Any other Europe? Any other big countries in Europe I'm missing? Got. but how about in the Balkans region? You had Serbia, Slovenia, said Slovakia, got that. It's not the Balkans, of course. Poland, of course, you get Swiatek, you kidding me? That would have been a really bad one. Let's see. All right. I'm pretty cool with that for Europe. Okay, let's move on to let's do the Americas now. So, going to be the United States, Canada, Mexico. I believe that's going to be it for North America. As we head to South America, we got Argentina, Santa Sierra, uh, Brazil, Beatriz Haddad Maya, Chile. Now, I can't think of anyone from Chile right now. I'd be kind of surprised if there wasn't. I'm actually so confident that they are in. I'm gonna put Chile there. Colombia, yes. Okay, Venezuela, maybe there. Colombia, Uruguay, maybe. Leaning no for Uruguay. Paraguay, I don't think so. Bolivia, I don't think so. Peru, I'll put Peru here as well. Again, I can't think of any. All right, now let's do. All right, we got Australia. We'll go Oceania and Asia. Japan, of course. Osaka. Uh, South Korea? I don't know. China, definitely. Philippines, of course. Yala. Um, India, I don't think so. Pakistan, no. Bangladesh, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Mongolia, Thailand. Thailand, I think so. I think there's someone from Thailand. Okay, Egypt. We go to Africa. Egypt, South Africa. I was wrong last time. Lloyd Harris wasn't the top 200. South Africa, maybe. I'm gonna go Tunisia. I do think there's gonna be. I mean, there's obviously no Andre Jabeur in the top 200, but I don't think so. But I think there might be another player from Tunisia in the top 200. Besides that, okay, not too sure. Middle East, I don't think there's anyone. No Saudi Arabia, no UAE. Ugh. Okay, Asia, any other countries in Asia? All right, let's see here. We have a pretty good list so far. I think the best use of time. All right, I'll think real quick in Africa, South America, Asia, if there are any players. Like New Zealand, I don't believe so. Indonesia would be one. Janice Chen from Indonesia. Let's see. Africa. Any other countries in Africa prominent in women's tennis? Algeria, perhaps. I will mention Algeria. Morocco has a chance. I'm going to put Morocco and Algeria in this category. Might come down to, I'll give these a count in a second, see how many I got. Probably looks like what, over like 50-ish right now. Okay, South America, also the countries, Argentina have it, Brazil have it, Chile probably has it. Bolivia, don't think so. Paraguay, don't think so. Peru, don't think so. Venezuela, maybe, but I don't think so. Colombia, good. That's eight countries right there. Uruguay, probably not. Nine. It's pretty good. I think South America's good. North America, Canada, Mexico, United States. Besides that, I don't see anyone on the islands. No, no, like Bahamas, no. No Cuba? I don't believe so. Haiti, Dominican Republic, no. Costa Rica, no. Panama, no. Okay. And then Asia, I went through them a couple of times. Don't think so. South Korea is one. I will be putting, if I didn't put them, I'll put them here. I can't think of any, but just in case, I'll have them here. Um, okay. Okay, so now let's go back to Europe for a little bit, and then we'll go to the not sure category and count up what we do have. Europe going west to east, Portugal, Spain, France, United Kingdom, got those Belgium, Netherlands, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Czech Republic, Netherlands, the Nordic countries, Poland, Germany, if I didn't say that, Belarus, Bulgaria. I mentioned them before. I'll put them here. They might be, can't think of any, but I feel like they are a relatively prominent tennis country in general. Obviously, Dimitrov on the men's side. Ooh, I'm leaning towards yes for Bulgaria, but we'll see. One that was tricked us was Chinese Taipei last time. I'm unsure. I'll put him here. I'm unsure. I'm actually leaning yes for Chinese Taipei. I'm actually so strong. I will be putting Chinese Taipei in the top 200. Bulgaria. Nordic countries. Croatia. Ooh, that would have been a bad miss. Got Croatia, obviously, Dano Vekic. Croatia, Bosnia. Bosnia. I don't think so. Croatia, anything else? Okay. That, okay, let's count these up. Let's count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So it does feel like we're a little short. 46 is not that many. So from here, I will be putting at least four onto the list here. I will be. Ooh, I'm gonna put Finland. I'm gonna put Finland there. I feel like there's gotta be a Finnish player that I'm not thinking of. Bulgaria feels pretty safe to put on the list. I actually don't think South Korea is in the top 200. Maybe I'm wrong. Morocco, I'll put Morocco on. And I think I'm also going to be putting Norway on. I actually definitely think Norway. There's a player, I can't think of the name right now, but Venezuela maybe. Wow, these are the rest of the list. Is there any other ones? Let's try to think back to the men's list. Who did I miss? I missed Chinese Taipei. I don't remember who else I missed. Uh, by the way, while I've been recording today, let's do a quick. Demon Nor is up a set and a break in the third set, so it does look like he will be moving on uh, to face off against Ugo and Bear. Fantastic matchup. Super excited for that one. And yeah, that one could really go either way. And then Doha and Boko, first set 6-3 up the second set, 3-0, and is serving right now. So looks like Mboko is going to make a final. Super, super exciting for Mboko. But yeah, going back to this quick little sidetrack. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know if any of these countries have a player in the top 200. I think I'm actually just going to leave it here. Let's see if any Thing sparks the imagination. How about like Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan? Georgia, maybe. Georgia's always a maybe. Can I think of anyone right now? No, no, I can't. You know what, actually? I'm actually going to take off Norway because what I was thinking about with Norway was the United Cup because I remember seeing a Norwegian player, but I don't believe she was in the top 200. And if I'm wrong on that, I'm wrong on that. But all right, so that was it. That is the 15 minutes have been allotted. And okay, 15 minutes have been allotted. And now let's check to see how I did. All right, let's see how I did. All right, starting off, Belarus got that one with Sabalenka. Poland, good. Kazakhstan, good. Anisimova, top ranked American right now. How about that? Anisimova. So I'll do a couple more so I can see it better. Okay. Andreeva, that would be Russia. Russia, good. Italy, Paolini, Svitolina, Ukraine. That's going to be Russia again. Switzerland, Belinda Bencic. Linda Noskova is the top. I will count the Czech players at the end. 22 maybe a lot, but there's a lot of Czech players. Canada with Mboko, Towson, Denmark, Osaka, Japan, of course. USA, Russia, USA, Czech Republic, USA, Russia, Belgium, Elise Mertens. Got it. Kostyuk, Ukraine, already got Ukraine. Latvia with Ostapenko. Uh, United Kingdom, Raducanu. China, USA, Australia. Romania, Kirstea. Xinyu Wang, France, Poisson. Czech Republic, Romania, Czech, USA, Philippines, Ukraine, Spain, Buzas Monero, Janice Chen, Indonesia. That was a good poll. Definitely could have missed that one. Poland, Magdalene. I already got Poland though with Iga Swiatek. Make sure I did. Yep. Colombia, Emiliano Arango. Good work with that one. And then Germany, Laura Siegemund. Greece, Italy, already got Italy, of course, Paolini earlier. Australia, Argentina, Solana Sierra. Argentina. Hungary, Ana Bondar. Croatia, Antonia Rusic. That was a good late poll. Beatrice Haddad Maya for Brazil. USA, Croatia. Already got that. Kazakhstan, already did I not put Kazakhstan? I might have skipped Kazakhstan earlier. I got Kazakhstan. Good. Ukraine, Romania, France, Australia, Austria, Potapova. Potapova only ranked 76th. Wow. Austria, Colombia. Haven't missed any yet, so that's good. Slovakia did get Slovakia. Srmakova. Same as Turkey. There's Turkey. China, Serbia with Danilovic. Let's see. Missing Slovenia, Estonia, Japan, Switzerland, Hungary, Mexico. Mexico with Zarazua. Uzbekistan. Oh no, that's a shame. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that was so ghetto. I didn't think of Uzbekistan. All right. First miss is Uzbekistan. Of course, Rakimova. I could have got that. That's a really tough one. Slovenia. Got that one with Juvan. New Zealand, there is Lulu's son, so she's from New Zealand. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Germany. Egypt. Did get Egypt. Thought Sheriff was from Egypt. Slovenia, good. Netherlands. Did I miss someone, or is she the highest ranked Dutch player? Lamens. Austria, USA, France, Czech. Andorra, there is Andorra. Wow. Okay. Okay. France, China, USA, Ukraine, Chinese Taipei. Let's go. Got that one. Thailand. Bingo. I look, he did good on this. Belgium, Australia, Poland, Spain, Netherlands, Canada. I already got Canada. Japan, Poland, Belgium, Poland, Czech Republic, Italy, Serbia, Uzbekistan, two Uzbekistan. Oh, Kudermetova. So bad not getting Uzbekistan. I should have focused in on the stands a little bit more. Belgium, Italy, Spain, Slovenia, China, Tunisia. So Anjabor is okay. Good. Anjabor is in the top 200. Romania, Czech Republic. All right, let's see. Let's do a quick recap. What do we need to close it out? We need Estonia, Lithuania, Sweden, Bulgaria, Chile, Finland, Bulgaria, Morocco. I did Bulgaria twice. Looks like. Okay, I'll take off Bulgaria here. Let's see. Okay, USA, Bulgaria, bang. Let's go. Just as I was talking about it. Uzbekistan, three Uzbekistan. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Armenia, there was Armenia. Okay. That's a miss, but it's whatever. Greece, Canada, France, Georgia. There was Georgia. There was a Georgia. You gotta be kidding me. Netherlands. Let's see, can we get one more? Northern Macedonia. South Korea. There was South Korea. Hmm. Northern Mexico. Okay. 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 So how many? So misses was one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven misses. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven falses. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. All right. So 41 correct. So that's going to be a percentage. I'll do so I got so 41 out of 48. So I got 85 correct. But if we include the ones I included false into this, then it would be 41 divided by 55, 74%, which was pretty close to what I had with the ATP. It might even been slightly better. I don't exactly remember uh, for certain, but that was interesting. It since I spoke it, it answered it for me on the notepad. I didn't know the Apple did that. Anyway, not important. But okay, some of the misses that were the biggest Uzbekistan by far was the biggest miss. This was one I definitely should have gotten, probably for both the men and the women's. This was the probably the biggest miss I had in general, like in total. Then Andorra, Armenia, Georgia, North Macedonia, South Korea. I mean, I mentioned South Korea. I thought about North Macedonia, Armenia, and Georgia. I mentioned Andorra. I even mentioned New Zealand. I think I might have actually mentioned all of these when I was doing it. I just didn't think any of them made it. And then the interesting ones, Estonia, Lithuania, Sweden. There was an Estonian player, and I'll be looking up right now in the WTA finals in I want to say 20 or it might have been Finland. I was thinking of. 2021. It might have been a Finnish player. Let's see. 2021. Yes, Annette Kontaveit. She was Estonian. Okay. So she was Estonian. What happened to Annette Kontaveit? She was number two in the world at one point. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Made the finals of the WTA finals in 2021. She I guess she just retired. Yeah, I guess she just retired. Good for her. Yeah, 2023 retired. Okay. Good for her. Good for her. Annette Kontaveit. Yeah, so Estonia, Lithuania, I don't really know. Sweden was just surprising because I feel like they're such a high tennis country. Just surprising to see that. Chile, yeah, I mean, I couldn't think of anyone, but again, a quite high tennis country. Finland, yeah, I mentioned Finland, no Finland either, and then Morocco. Let's just go a little bit further, see if we find anything or any other countries really. Another Thailand, Portugal, so that's the highest ranked Portuguese player. Is that Burundi? All right. That's pretty cool. Liechtenstein. South Africa also didn't make it. Another Bulgaria. Cyprus. Interesting. Cool. Go one more. Storm Hunter. He's 251st, really. Another South Korea. All right. Not too bad. Not not too bad. All right. So now the last thing to do for this is just, I thought there was going to be 22 Czech players in the top 200, and let's see how many there are. All right. So we got Noshkova, Mukova, so that's two. Vondrousova, three. Puskova's four. Bejlik, five. Siniakova, six. Valentova, seven. Gridkova, eight. 22 might have been ambitious. 22 might have been very ambitious. Come on, there's more Czech players. Bartunkova was at one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay. Okay. Nine. Rukova, 10. 11. 12. 13. Okay. 13. So not quite 22. Yeah, it would have been pretty crazy if 10% of the top 200 was from the Czech Republic. But what was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. I mean, 13, that's 5%, which is still impressive. So yeah, Czech Republic, how about that? Yeah, not 22, but 13 is still a lot, and it's probably maybe it's probably the second highest besides the United States, if I had to guess, um, in the top 200. So pretty cool. Let's see any checks and that just outside Plinkova. Not too much, but anyway. All right. Yeah, so that was it. Not too bad in this. I'm actually pretty proud of this. Misses weren't too bad. Uzbekistan was bad miss though. That was the only one. Uzbekistan. Yeah, so that was me trying to name every single country that's represented in the WTA top 200.